Hi, and welcome to Clappia. In this video, we'll see how you can easily convert an existing Google form into a fully functional Clappia app without rebuilding it from scratch. Google Forms is widely used for collecting responses and is simple to use. But when you need more control over form submissions, automations, app functionalities, or user permissions, Clappia allows you to take your existing form and turn it into a no-code app. This means you can preserve your form structure while adding features like workflows, user permissions, advanced logic, and so on, all with a few clicks. Let's see how to do this. First, I'll show you the Google form that I created earlier. So this is a Google form that I created with the name, description, and it has various fields such as short answers, drop-downs, multiple choices, date, time, and so on. And I want all these fields to be converted into a Clappia app automatically. To get started, go to your Clappia dashboard. On the left panel, click on More. Then select Create App from Google Forms. This option allows you to link your Google account and bring your form into Clappia instantly. Once you click on this, a right-hand panel will appear. Here you'll see an option that says Connect to Google. Click on the button. A pop-up window will now appear asking you to select the Google account, where your form is stored. After selecting your account, you will be prompted to grant the necessary permissions for Clappia to access your Google Forms. Click on Continue to allow access. Now Clappia will be connected to your Google account and you can proceed with linking your forms. You can enter the URL or ID of your Google form over here. To get this, go to Google Forms. Copy the full URL from the browser's address bar. So I'll just copy this. And on this right panel, I'll paste it over here. Then click on Create App. Once you do this, Clappia will begin processing the form and instantly generate an app based on the Google Forms structure. The app is created and you can see the name of the Google form will be used as the app name for Clappia. The description of the form, which is this, will be carried over as the app description on the right panel. All the fields from your Google form will be automatically converted into their corresponding Clappia field types. So I'll just open this section and you can see all the fields that was there from my Google Forms. Let's take a look at how this mapping works. For example, I have used short answer text for employee name, and in Clappia, it has converted it into a single line text block. Similarly, for department, I have kept the field type as a dropdown, and in Clappia, it has also taken it as a dropdown. You can also see other fields like the camera, image, and files block, a multiple selector, time, date, and a multi-line text block. So each Google Forms field is mapped to its closest equivalent in Clappia. This ensures that your form structure remains intact while taking advantage of Clappia's advanced features. Another thing to note, in my camera, image, and files block, if I click on it and go to the right panel and go to the advanced tab, over here you can see maximum number of files allowed has been set to 5. In my Google Forms, if I open the file upload field, you can see I have set the number of files as 5, which is exactly taken over here. Just something to keep in mind. Now in your Google Forms, you have various field types and all of these will be mapped into the Clappia app to its closest field type. However, the multiple choice grid and checkbox grid as of now will not be converted. So if you have such options, I'd recommend converting it into another field type before creating the app in Clappia. Now once your app is created, you can customize it further here in Design app. You can add or remove fields, modify field properties simply by selecting a block, and on the right panel, you can make changes to the configuration, such as implementing display conditions for your fields, or maybe just changing the label, and so on. You can give additional settings, such as going to configuration and setting statuses or PDFs, or going to workflows to set up some rules, create charts or automated reports, and finally, you can distribute it to your users. Your users will be able to access it on the web or through the Clappia app instantly once you have given them the permission. Now, an important note to keep in mind, once your Google form is imported into Clappia, any future changes made in Google Forms will not reflect in your Clappia app. So if I were to go to my Google Forms and add another field, this change will not be reflected in my Clappia app. If you modify your Google form and want to update your Clappia app, you will need to create a new app using the updated form. Again, by going to More and selecting Create App from Google Forms. If you need to do that and also want the submissions from your previous app, you can download all the submissions under the Submissions tab and then upload them to the new app using the bulk upload option. but the other settings such as workflows or PDFs will need to be configured. So this is how you can quickly transform a Google form into a Clappia app. And this is what it looks like in App Home. And this will also be available in the Clappia mobile app. If you haven't downloaded it already, you can do so either on Play Store or App Store. And the moment you convert your Google form into a Clappia app, it'll be live and ready to use. So this is my mobile screen with the Clappia app downloaded. I'll just click on it. And you can see the IT asset request form over here, which is live and ready to be used. With just a few steps, you can turn a simple form into a fully functional and customized app. If you have any questions on how to convert your Google Forms into a Clappia app or on any other feature in Clappia, you can always request support by clicking on the button over here, select the appropriate option that is convenient for you, and we'll get in touch. Thank you.